Like when I got my job with Canton, I was serving him. Although he wasn't paying me, I was serving him. He was on stage, he was impacting people, and I told him, I said, I want nothing from you. I'm not here for a check. I know people done came and they done tried to take from you. I'm not here to take from you. The only thing I want is your mindset. The only thing I want is access to the anointing. The only thing that I want is the secret. The secret, whatever you doing, you got this house, your wife look cool, your kids seem happy, and I'm still sneaking smoking Black and Milds in the back of your crib, and you don't seem to have that problem. I need that. Because I'm still smoking. You smell it when I come back in here, right? He said, if that's all you want, that's all you get. That's cool. And when I would make a little money with my t-shirts, I would come to Canton, and I didn't have a church home at the time because I really understood the power of sowing and reaping. I wouldn't have enough to take care of my bills, but I'd make $1,000 and I would give him $100 trembling. And I'd be like, man, that's my tithe, bro. Bless me. And he'll put his hand on my head and he'll just begin to pray. And he would ask the Lord to give me a double portion of what he had. And one day Canton said, man, you know what? I ain't never met a nigga like you in my whole life. He said, you encouraging me, bro. He said, bro, you encourage. I'm like, how I'm encouraging you? I'm like, whatever God say do, I'm just going to do. He said, well, God's going to tell you when it's time for you to go because you big. You're a lifetime friend, but you're not a lifetime server in this particular ministry. You're going to do things that I can't do. God's going to actually send you a squad. But guess what? I won't be upset when you have to depart. All I ask for you to do is to tell me when it's time, and I'm going to support you 100%. I told him that day, man, I thank the Lord because he opened up a door on TBN. And I don't want to exaggerate, but I remember telling him after the show caught that little deal with TBN. There wasn't really no money, but it required more of my time that I could give to him. I remember he cut me a check. I think it was like $1,000. $1,000 was a whole lot of money for me at that particular time. I just won't be honest with you. $1,000 felt like, woo, you know. But what I'm saying is to my creatives that are in this room, and maybe the creatives who are behind the camera, don't come into a scenario looking to get paid so quickly, man. Because the truth is you're supposed to sow into those who are anointed in the areas in which you want to be in. Because if it don't meet your need, it's your seed anyway. So if you want a bakery, go serve a baker. Just say, can I clean your floors? Because I just need to be in the environment. Because if you come down here without your mama and your daddy, and you're not in the environment of your dream, you're going to lose your mind. You're going to start questioning everything that you did. I want everybody to know, if you don't get in the area, if you ain't behind this camera, meeting with Shaq Nim and doing all that other stuff, if you just sit on your ass at the crib and you just like, man, it's going to come to, it ain't going to happen. You're going to lose your mind. You can't be creative when you're thinking about bills. And then last thing for people who move, don't ball out. Like, why was we balling out? You can't come here thinking about no money. I stayed in an apartment about big as this living room and was okay with my friends who knew about my 3,000 square foot home in St. Louis that I got foreclosed on. I was good with it. My boy Reggie came down and said, you sure your family can stay here? It's drug dealers on the outside. I'm like, this is all I can afford without thinking about money, and I don't want anything to stifle my creativity. I will never work for money again in my life. If I'm going to work for money, I can be up in St. Louis with my mama. I left my mama. I got to be walking in purpose. I left my daddy. I got to walk in purpose. Ain't no way I'm coming back empty-handed without saying, mama, this was what it was for, because she wanted me there every single day. I miss taking her to get her COVID-19 shot. I miss when they gave her the diagnosis that she had diabetes and it might mess up something. I miss that. Atlanta owe me. Atlanta owe you. Atlanta owe you. Atlanta owe you. If God sent you here, you go out here and you work on a high level. Ain't no turning back. Cut the phone off on them niggas back home. I can't talk to y'all at home. Y'all got small minds. I'm going to come back and give you a big vision. I just can't rock with you right now. The hood got mad at Willie because I was the leader of the neighborhood. I was the nigga who was making people understand, like, hey, bro, you ain't got to do this. Move like this. Everybody come to Willie, and they was taking. But when I got in the promised land, I'm scared. So I can't pour out. I only got this much capacity. I can't give it to you to tell you to stop selling dope, and you 38 years old with 3 kids. I'm not your personal guy. You got 10 grand an hour. You know what I mean? So I had to cut them off for a season. They didn't understand it. until I came back home and gave their mama rent money.